Good morning and welcome to Fort Seller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Wednesday yesterday. Today is Thursday, February 14th, 2019. It is day 4, and guess what? It is also Valentine's Day, so I want to wish you guys all a happy Valentine's. Now, before we move on, I want to remind you that our character trait for February is tolerance. So think about what it looks like in your life, what it means to you, and most importantly, what does it look like when nobody else is looking? Now, speaking of participating in thinking about tolerance and other character traits, don't forget that we are also participating in the Friendly February Kindness Challenge. The Kindness Challenge yesterday was to be kind, especially when your first instinct is to be unkind. And we all know that we don't always get along with everybody, and if recently we've been in an argument or we just didn't get along with a particular friend in class or a friend in another class or even another grown-up, whether it's in your life, your private life, or even here at school, I challenged you yesterday to battle that instinct to not be kind and give it right back to them. Instead, think about what this world would look like if you were kind instead. That is a part that you can control, and hopefully you had an opportunity to experiment with that. We have a new kindness challenge for today. I'll share that with you guys at the end of the morning announcements. But for right now, I want to remind you guys all that the 3 expectations here at the school are pretty easy. We all know that by now, but it's always worth reviewing. Number 1, be respectful. Number 2, show that you are ready to learn. And number 3, show that you are responsible. And as you are all doing during this morning announcements, you're probably settling yourself in. You are probably following the morning routines. As I said, you've taken things out of your morning folder, your home folders, and you are putting away your book bags and your jackets and readying your desks even. And if you're doing all of that, you are showing that you're respectful, you're responsible, and you are certainly ready to learn. So good job to all of you. And make sure you carry those 3 expectations on throughout the rest of the day. Now, speaking of those expectations, don't forget that one area where we are really focusing on showing respect and responsibility and readiness to learn is in the cafeteria. So, with that said, we have a winner, and that winner is Miss Lucky. Your class is the winner of the latest round of the B-Bucks Cafeteria Challenge. We're really proud of you guys. Shout out to you. And on top of that, we have happy news to report that Miss Moore and Miss Gruber's class, you guys are now tied in the first place position for the next round of the B-Bucks Cafeteria Challenge. Now, followed very closely behind is Miss Frederick. Miss Frederick, your class is in second place, and Miss Yiser, your class is returning the rankings in the top 3 in the third place position. So we're very proud of all of you guys. Miss Lucky's class, I really can't wait to have lunch with you guys. Now, just as a quick reminder for all of you guys, we're not going to participate in the B-Bucks Cafeteria Challenge today, and part of that is because, well, you're really not going to be eating in the cafeteria unless there is a outstanding reason for that. And we do have 2 classes who are going to eat in the cafeteria today, but the rest of the school is going to be eating in your classrooms. So with that being said, there really isn't a way to determine how our B-Bucks Cafeteria Challenge would work, especially if you're not in the cafeteria. So today we're going to take a break, but guess what? When you're in the classroom, the rules, the expectations about respect and responsibility and readiness to eat, cleaning up after yourself, speaking in a respectful manner, all of that still applies. So I encourage you guys to make sure to really follow those expectations on this special day. Now, at this moment, if you'll please join me in participating in the Mindful Minute, I really appreciate it. And we're going to do the same thing that we did yesterday, and that is allow you to choose what you want to do for your focusing strategy. Remember, being mindful is about being present and focused in this here and now. Okay, our mind is a very complex mind. We're human minds. We're very intelligent people, and part of our intelligence is because we are able to remember the past and we are able to think about what's happening in the future. But sometimes that also creates stress. So don't forget that right now with the Mindful Minute, we have an opportunity just to block out the past, block out the future, and just really be grateful and appreciate the opportunity and the chances to just breathe the air right here, right now. So settle yourself. You can sit on the floor, you can sit in your chair, stand up. You know how that goes. And allow the weight of your body to be supported by the surface you're sitting in. I invite you to close your eyes. You don't have to. If you much rather prefer, you can simply soften your gaze and look down. And just scan your body for a moment. Just be acutely aware of every single part of your body, whether it's your toes, whether it's the knees, whether it's how your hands simply hang and dangle in front of you. Notice any tensions you may have in your body. For me, it is almost always in my shoulders and back. And be kind and compassionate and give yourself permission to let it go. To allow your shoulders to relax and to allow any part of your body that is tense to simply let go. And stop. And sense your surrounding, your classroom, the sounds that are around, the scents that are in your nose. Just be very aware that you are where you really are. And if you haven't been focusing on it, I invite you to breathe. To breathe in through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Now today, you may choose to count your breaths, breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You may also use the starfish method, which is to trace with one hand around the other. Breathe in towards the fingertip. Breathe out towards your webs. In and out. Or you may use the flower, breathing in through your nose, the scent of that rose, and blowing out the candle. Let me allow you and invite you to take the next few seconds of silence to use the technique you choose that will help you focus on your breathing, and do just that, beginning now. And as you breathe, I invite you to listen as I remind you that your mind is very likely to wander, and that is okay. Once you notice that your mind has started thinking about the future or the past, or think of anything other than just being now and paying attention to our focused breaths, just redirect and remind your mind to come back to your breathing. In and out. Now, in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. When you can't hear it anymore, you may slowly open your eyes and awaken to the world around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort, where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. But whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. Now, at this moment, I invite you to rise and face the flag for our Pledge of Allegiance. And I'm going to step out of the frame for just a moment. You may begin when you hear my voice. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and settle yourself. Give me your ears. I want to share with you our friendly February kindness challenge for today. It is Valentine's Day, and I think this is a very appropriate one. The kindness challenge for today is this: tell the loved ones in your life why they are so special to you. So think about the loved ones in your life, and that could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be the people that you are very close with in your family, your uncles, relatives, your cousins. But love goes beyond family. Love can be simply the school and the people that are in it. I love you. And let me just go ahead and start and meet this kindness challenge. We've got over 300 kids, and I'm going to tell you that I love you. I love our teachers. I love our staff. And you guys mean so much to me. And the reason you guys are special to me is because every single day I come to school and I see greatness. I see great things happening from our teachers. I see great things especially happening from the students. And that inspires me. You inspire me. And that's why I love you guys. Every single day I get to come to school and I get to be inspired. There's a lot of people who say that the young kids in this world are sometimes troubled. I don't know if I believe that, because every single day I come to school and I see 300 kids that I am absolutely proud of. Do we make mistakes? Absolutely. Are there times when we disappoint one another? Sure. But when it's all said and done, when you get back on that bus, when you go home, whether you ride the car even, guess what? I feel good about you. And I'm really, really, really proud of you. So with that being said, I have met my kindness challenge. I'm going to keep doing that. I hope that you will too. But you know what? You're not going to be able to do the kindness challenge if you're sitting here listening to me. So let me send you off into this wonderful Valentine's Day. Make sure to spread the love. With great anticipation. Today's going to be an early release for you guys. Let's just be kind. Let's do our best. Let's be respectful. Let's be responsible. Let me send you off. Have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Thursday.